for the setup. Gambit was there for the setup.
The villain's guild speaks for the weak. We fight the fights out as fear to seek. Thomas Bishop, the brutalist, leads with might. His courageous way shine the light. The angry IT nerd stands tall. Building tech, break the wall. General Gambit tells our tale. While villain at arms stands J, make sure we never fail. Beyond Gotham, hey, there is the villain's view. Beyond Gotham, hey, there is the villain's view. This is the villain's view. The world's seen in shades of blue. Hey, we stand as one, we stand true. Hey, this is the villain's view. This is the villain's view.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a good old Sunday night. You know what time it is. It is time for the Villain's View on almost did it again. See, on GCPR, Ghost Carpenter Radio.
Damn, man.
I keep fucking it up, man. Where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. I am with two of my three regular Rogues Gallery of co-hosts. The Gambitist one is currently somewhere in the Chicago hinterlands. We love him, and we want to let him know. Just be safe, and if you can't be safe, at least take pictures. That's how we work it around here. We gonna get some goddamn content. You know what I mean? We will get content off everything. But to my immediate left is the woman that sells all the gosh damn records around here. She is the co-host of Rules and Acquisition. She also hosts the Taz Effect every weekday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She is Miss Honeycutt if you're nasty. And bitches, you know who you is. She is Mrs. Honeycutt if you're nasty. But we call her around here Miss Taz Reloaded. Say hello to the people, please. Taz?
What's up? Quick caveat. I have not been added to Rules of Nerd Acquisition. I am on Porch of No Judgment.
Oh,
I do handle the commute.
See,
I'm everywhere. But hey y'all, hey y'all. If I wouldn't have had such a long day at church, the wonderful Gambit one could have came over here and filmed with me, but I am still in church clothes, y'all. So
we gonna have the Holy Ghost in the room for no reason
yes,
whatsoever.
but he is in the comment section. Whoop,
yes,
whoop.
the Gambitist one is in the comment section. To my bottom is don't even say that.
Did you forget his name?
No. Y'all heard what I just said. To
No,
my bottom.
I heard exactly what you said.
What is that?
I hate when I do that. To the bottom box is the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast.
Better, sir. That's not it.
I know. He hosts several shows on this radio station, but make sure you tune in to Porch of No Judgment on Saturdays and Rules and Acquisition on Sundays. I refer to him as Gilbert, my running buddy, my road dog, the person that we gonna go see the spectacle of all fucking spectacles if we work this shit right. You will refer to him as the angry IT nerd. Say hello to the people, please, sir. We going.
I don't know how to process being referred to as a bottom box. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
When you came down, shit. Listen,
I feel like this is I've been holding on to this, and I feel like this is now appropriate.
I feel completely disrespected.
My bad, man. My bad.
Like that.
Hey.
That's some emotional trauma that I
will buy you a bag of popcorn at the Ray J fight.
No, don't believe it. Don't believe it, because I'm still waiting on my damn cat.
Actually, you getting your snacks this week. I just didn't have your address. Now I got it. Well, I still don't got it. But I got
bag of popcorn.
It's in the group chat.
Man, hey, I forget. I'm a forgetful. Hey, y'all gotta leave me alone. I got burn pit brain, but
no, I don't got to leave you alone. I got a no-show brain, ADHD, and I got heaping helpings of the tism.
No, here's the thing. All right, You keep using this burn pit brain as an excuse on
Yes!
every fucking thing. All right.
Yes,
And at this
because
point,
it is a known fact.
No,
Those of us who
mm-mm,
served in the
mm-mm,
military
mm-mm,
and was
mm-mm,
around burn
mm-mm,
pits, we have memory loss.
Nope.
Hickler.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Hickler these nuts.
Thank you, twin.
Wow.
Thank you,
Wow.
twin.
Wow.
Thank you, twin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
You're shocked. First of all,
No,
you're
I'm
on
not
the
shocked.
show and you are sandwiched in between the GCPR twins. Take that.
Oh my God. All right.
No
so,
baby Earl, no canned Earl, no powdered Earl. Just
raw.
straight take that.
Just raw.
Just
All
raw.
right. So tonight, after Taz does the news, we're going to do something that I don't think a lot of people are willing to do. So let me go ahead and start with this caveat. America is fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't bring your ass in here with the USA flags. Do not come your ass in here talking about if you don't like it, go home. Fuck you. Okay,
Oh,
bitch. I
you
was
can.
born
You're
in New
gonna get
Jersey.
cussed out.
You're going to get cussed smooth the fuck out. But we need to be honest with ourselves. This country is fucked up, right? And while the Democrats is trying to find any white man that they can just put in front of us, look, he's been near some niggas, the rest of us see what the fuck is going on. This country is fucked up. Our two political parties do not work for us. They work for AIPAC. They work for lobbyists. They work for the Heritage Foundation. So our elected leaders do not work for us. And most goddamn Americans, and this stat will stay with me for as long as my ass stays black and points to the fucking ground. 57% of the American adult population reads below a fucking sixth grade reading level. So what should we do about it? Everybody's like, well, where's the solutions? Tonight, you're going to get
white people.
Listen, tonight, you are going to get
I mean, that's a
solutions
good
because,
start.
listen, what we're going to do, what the three of us are going to do, and Gambit will be number 4 because I know he'll be in the damn chat. We are going to solve America. That's, I put that in the fucking group chat today. It has been on my head for 2 fucking days. When I hear,
Gambit, I got a ring cam. I can see if you come to the front door. So I mean, it's
like if you brought your ass to the front door, buddy. But
I got an extra chair.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. It is going to be painful. We're going to hurt people's fucking feelings. I'm telling y'all right now. Here's the only trigger warning you're going
Promise
to get.
is being nice. White people, you gonna cry. You gonna punch the sky. You gonna get your feelings hurt. Thomas is gonna try to make you feel better. Angry and I.
No, I'm just gonna tell the truth.
Angry is gonna sit there and just look at you. I'm gonna tell you you ain't shit. You the reason why it's here, and I don't really like you. Thomas is gonna be like, no, we actually like you. We love you. You beautiful. Come to the sun.
Really? I'm gonna say you beautiful.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's right.
Because you do every day.
Like you're stupid. I'm just gonna look at you.
Yeah, Angry is just gonna look at
you.
I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be like, your daddy should have had a sock that night. And then you're gonna get mad. You're gonna email the station because y'all don't listen.
Please do.
Guess who's gonna get the email, and guess who's going to incorporate it into her copy and paste notes for tomorrow morning?
Please just guess. Anyway, we're going to solve America because I don't know about the rest of y'all. I really don't. But I'll be motherfucked if I have my grandchildren growing up in this shit. I'm sorry. Right now,
you know what? Let's not talk about the grandkids. I don't want to continue to live in this hellscape. I don't. We have been conditioned to keep talking about the next generation. That I'm still alive today, and y'all pissing me off. I'm not going to keep fighting to survive because y'all are lazy. But okay. Shoot, this is a perfect segue.
There's going to be some. I'm telling y'all, if a tough conversation is not something that you cannot find your way of sitting the fuck down and being quiet about, I suggest not watching the show tonight because I'm telling you, this.
Or you can just click the link that I just put into the chat. Get my anti-racism journal. It's got some Black history factoids in it, and it's got a glossary in it, and get your life together. Also, you could if you claim to be an ally, finally prove that you're not here because you want to shaboing boing my good brothers here, and sign up for my Saturday history class, or for the open discussions on race, where you can ask all the questions that you have in the back of your mind that you're like, oh, I can't put that on social media. It's a safe space. You can ask it, because trust and believe, I have been asked some things and I've never talked about those things outside of that space, and I never will.
And she never
And
will.
there are even
She ain't
people who
telling
are
y'all
in the
this.
chat right now that's been in there. So
You be like,
yeah.
yo,
but if you
we
come
gotta
in here
fix this.
tonight trying to center yourself
Mhm.
or going, look at me, Thomas, I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. And also, for those of y'all that have a problem with my existence because I'm a black woman, you can go fuck
Maybe
yourself,
not.
because
Maybe not.
I have realized that the
Maybe not.
reason why y'all have a problem with strong black women that are intelligent white women is because y'all won't do what we do. And you're pissed off and you're angry at us because we clap back at white men and they run from us. Like the bitch
Oh,
that
they-
just
they
blocked me
motherfuckers
after 3
run.
days of pitch
They
and
run.
tent in my comment section, trying to act like I'm an egregious person, acting like I just have white friends for the sake of protecting myself.
That
Baby,
shit
I
never
could
made any.
build a white barrier reef around me and I still wouldn't be protected. But if I call somebody, first of all, I don't have friends, I have family. I say friends for the sake of the general public who don't know me personally. I don't do that willy-nilly.
Nope.
Baby, I don't do
Nobody
that.
does.
I am
Not
very,
around here,
very
we don't.
discerning. First of all, these two men, we knew of each other for years before I let them be able to call me on the phone. And that's not anything against them. That is just how
You like,
protective
God damn
I
it.
am of me. Cause I was like, oh, they seem
Don't
cool.
fucking play.
We gonna watch.
So,
Okay,
Yeah,
we
we
gonna
listen.
watch.
Trust
So
but
you
fucking
seem cool,
verifying
but,
this
you know, hey,
motherfucker.
let me put you on a trial period.
Yeah, like, you know, it was like Columbia House. You know, you can buy you buy six CDs for a penny, but you still got to pay for the full
No,
CD.
that was 12. That was 12
It's
CDs
12.
for a
Oh,
penny.
it's 12. My bad.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So that's what we are going to do this evening.
Allegedly, I still owe them from some cassettes. And
Allegedly,
CDs.
I'm
I
still
don't
Allegedly.
have no more.
Allegedly,
How the fuck
I
you
think
I
we
got
all do.
How the fuck you think I got Illmatic? You think I went into a fucking store
No,
and paid for Illmatic?
here's the problem.
Motherfucker still ain't getting their money.
Everybody else owes this company because of stuff they got. When I tell y'all I love my mama, but I knew my mama didn't love me. This guy put so much in my name. She was, and then when I found out, like, hold up, technically I own this. She gonna tell me you can borrow it for 2 hours, bitch. What? I will report it
Jesus.
because it's in my name.
Damn.
God
Just like some of the
damn.
ladies know about the Newport News catalog. Okay, it was Klarna before there was Klarna. You could rack up a bill, baby. I was like,
baby.
I looked at my mom like, oh, she got a whole new wardrobe. You ever been at college and you get a letter? And I'm like, bitch, I got 3 pairs of sweatpants, 2 pair of leggings, 4 hoodies, and a handful of graphic tees that are holding on by. It's a good thing I knew how to sew. You understand me? And I'm like, what you mean?
Motherfuckers
I
was like,
got a
when I
bill for these
came
clothes?
down. Listen, them CDs was like, yo, you don't really need to be here. So that's what we're going to do tonight. You might as well go get a pen and pad because we're going to talk. But before we begin,
If you don't have a notebook, you can go to tazisms.com and order a notebook. It won't be here tonight, but you can write everything down. Write it on your sister, cousin, lover, brother. And then you can take a picture of it and write it in your notebook tomorrow.
So before we begin, Taz with the news. We need a news sound. I don't know why the fuck we ain't got one. We got a whole ass soundboard and no news sound.
Okay, I'm going to create a sound for me because I can't do the standard. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Okay, if you come in here and sound like Barbara Walters, we gonna.
First of all, I can do Baba Wawa.
We might need to talk.
First of all, let us.
She's really dead. She's really dead.
Wait a minute. Let's not forget. Let's not forget that I've done like a semi bob. Okay, to not be so jarring because tomorrow.
Oh my God! Tomorrow starts it, y'all. Just
starts
in case
me
y'all needed to
as-
know.
and I did a soft
Okay,
I did a
okay.
soft launch on TikTok because I need people to remember what I actually look like,
Lord.
because beginning tomorrow I
Oh,
am Candace
God.
Nowens.
Oh God.
Now there will be a break in the character, because I am going to the coach. Yes, that coach, Coach Bag, book event on Wednesday, and I'm not going as Candace. No, I'm not getting beat
I
up in
hope you don't go as
Chicago
Candace Owens.
at Navy Pier. I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Say,
It's
oh,
the,
no,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
event is
Please
at
don't go
Navy
as-
Pier.
They
Thomas,
can't go down
you,
like
you
that.
know what I'm saying when I say this. The event is at Navy Pier. I am not
Oh,
going
shit.
looking like Candace Owens to Navy
Yeah.
Pier. You feel me?
There
I'm
is
taking
money
it
there,
Say,
bitch.
normally.
Said, I ain't
There's
going
money,
down like that.
girl. There's
yeah.
money in the room. Don't be going there crazy.
Normally,
There's money
I
in the
am
room.
committed, but I am not going there.
She committed. She committed till Wednesday. You motherfucker, listen. Y'all got it till Wednesday.
No, I
goddammit.
mean, no,
There's
no.
money
It,
in that
I will
room.
do.
Fuck
I
outta
will.
here.
No, I will do it. I will still do it Wednesday, before and after, and the rest of the week. But that event from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay,
Listen,
I'm
y'all better
already
leave that
going to
shit
bring
alone.
y'all.
Oh, why didn't she keep doing Barbara? Why did she keep doing Candace Owens?
I'm
Because
gonna do
money's
it,
in
but
the
I'm
room.
not.
Because it's money, B.
I'm not doing. I'm not
Damn it.
doing it then. Plus, I'm hopeful that I can lay the groundwork, because this is like a whole tour regarding books and education and enlightening people. I'm hoping I can lay the groundwork so GCPR can get a collab with this, because it seems like a
Please.
really awesome event.
They
And
might not. They
my
might
church.
Not, yeah, they might not like our football.
Well, my church niece also hipped me onto something else. I'll talk to you fellas after I get some more information on it. So, but just realize for that event, because I'm gonna try to do the Taz Effect remote from there on Wednesday. I cannot be Candace Owens
Hey,
there.
let me tell y'all
I-
something right now. Remember
I
that
can't
Kev
do
on
it.
stage? Remember that Kev on stage? Fucking shit. After Black Panther came out, where the white guy was walking in wanting to play video games, and you see him jump out. There will be no challenge today. That's you. When the money get in the room, there will be no clownery today.
Because I was like, okay,
I'm going as Candace Owens. There will be no
There will
clownery
first-
be no
first of all,
clowning today.
we
Today.
just had a staff meeting, okay, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah, just don't do it.
I cannot be the Drewski of GCPR right
Please
now.
don't. Listen,
Oh,
listen, and have Erica Kirk wanting to kill our ass. We good. Listen, we don't need that type of heat. But please,
And the beauty of this event is it's a book trading event, and y'all know
Oh,
I
Lord.
got books for days to trade.
oh Lord,
And because being a historian, that I have one book that I have two of the same copy, and I've got the same notes in both. From when I was with that crew that we went around the country talking to Black, Brown, Indigenous people of color about their family history, that was oral history from journals, diaries, and stuff like that. I think we got a chance, y'all. I think we got a chance.
there will be
Like
no
this is
clownery
my
Mhm.
this my lane.
today.
So,
So-
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And speaking of fingers, Taz does the news.
So we
Why
know
is
that
it
Trump
you
was
always try to
booed.
do that, man.
Yeah, but we all know that Trump was booed at the World Cup final trophy ceremony because he wouldn't move out the way. Well, in true fashion, Kai Trump has once again tried to help her grandfather change the narrative as if the internet doesn't work. So yes, Trump has
That little bitch a demon.
posted altered videos where he's not getting booed, where he's not in the way, all these things, especially since Spain cropped him out of their final picture. Also,
Wait
US
a minute. Wait one goddamn minute. Who is making these pictures for this motherfucker?
Kai Trump.
Okay, we need that little bitch a demon.
I'm
She the
selling
reason he out
hoodies
here believing he can
with-
run for a fourth fucking term. Bitch, if you don't sit your little goofy ass down some fucking
No,
where,
the person
Damn.
who's responsible, well, the people who are responsible for him believing that he can run for a fourth term are Laura Loomer, who's currently pretending that she has a fiance.
and pretending like she has a
Oh,
face
God.
that people like. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch.
Let's
Look
not
like a
forget,
He-Man doll that's
Vice
melted.
President put it in the pullout, who does not really want to be president because he likes being the spare.
Oh, he's
Just like
polling it.
as much as
He's
people,
polling it. Fuck you sauce. That
well,
his poll numbers is
it's
fuck
no
you
different
sauce.
than when people are like trying to like feel sorry for Prince Harry. Prince Harry never said he wanted to be king. Prince Harry enjoys being the spare because he's like the likelihood of his brother croaking right now
Yeah,
or
like, he ain't
abdicating the
tryna-
throne
Mhm.
is minuscule. But a side note for news across the pond, y'all know I'm not a gossip girly, but this is one bit of gossip that I do love because fuck the original Fergie Ferg, okay? Because she knee deep in the Epstein files and she just all over Epstein.
Nasty,
So
nasty bitch.
evidently the
Stinking
original Fergie
bastard.
Ferg all these years has kept in
Yeah,
contact
raggedy
with her
bitch.
ex. You know, her ex before Randy Andy, the cuck of all cucks. And dude
Lord.
just passed away. And evidently he had a fortune and she was having some money troubles. And they're looking like, why is this man leaving you all this money?
Are you for real right now?
I am so for real.
Sarah Ferguson.
Well,
Sarah Ferguson looked like 12 years of bad luck if it was a human.
And here's the thing:
bitch
I
is
think
not-
that Andy and Fergie wanted an open marriage, but forgot that they were royals, and this is why they divorced on paper, but still stayed with each other this whole
Listen,
time. But yeah,
Philly Phil was out here doing some nasty ass shit.
yeah, because
Philly Phil was out here doing trifling.
mm,
I
Nasty
randomly
fucker.
will go and check on like the UK side of the Epstein/Maxwell files, and I came across like dude died like this weekend, and I was like, how you already
She about
know
to get that
that-
bread. That bitch
that money is your like.
Hey,
Here's
she
the
played
thing.
the long game. I
I've
can't even do
had
nothing.
family members. I've had
played
family
long.
members, and even a friend pass away where I wasn't. I didn't think to look like, oh, do I get it? Because that wasn't.
Yo,
I
that bitch
had
played
one
the
friend
long game.
pass away, a good friend of mine, and I found out at her funeral that she had left me jewelry. How did I find out at her funeral? Because I'm going to pay my respects. Her older brother and her sister-in-law and her oldest son pulled me aside. Come here. And I'm like, huh? They're like, you're Taz. Yes, they referred to me as Taz at her funeral.
Oh shit.
oh shit.
Oh
So now
shit.
I'm concerned because I'm like, I ain't never met y'all because she ain't really rock with y'all like this. So did y'all find out about me online? Did y'all
So
see what I said about y'all?
how
And
you
they was
know
like,
me?
you know, this is a box of stuff that she said if anything happened to her, you were supposed to get it.
Yo.
Oh,
She knew me well enough that she had preemptively gave them a note to put in the box. So when I opened it, I read the note to know that it was on the up and up. But I'm like, yeah, I ain't never like
We ain't never been that goddamn cool.
He said, Whoa.
right, like Fergie
damn.
Ferg. How the weekend ain't even ended yet, and your financial woes are about to end
Let me tell you something.
because
Fergie
your
played the long
ex.
game.
First of all, do y'all
That bitch played the
do y'all
long
understand
game.
how quickly this man would drag me, rightfully so, to divorce court if he knew that not only I was still in communication with an ex, but I'm getting financial assistance.
It'd be the last money you get. I'm just being honest because somebody listen.
Word on the curb is that this man, through the years until the block got hot, was paying for certain stuff for Fergie Ferg.
Fergie played the long game. You know what? And again, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. Insert cool tagline here. I ain't even mad at it. Because, God damn it, if old white men are gonna leave long white men money to older white women and then they ass trip over like, I don't know, like a rock and fall into the fucking ocean, it ain't my fault. Like I ain't even mad.
Yeah. But
Listen, she played gold digger good than the motherfucker.
Yeah. But also going into the theme for tonight, I don't know if I would say if you watch the Taz Effect, you would know this, but even you goofy motherfuckers that watch the Taz Effect, y'all like to act stupid and drop the information that I tell you in other people's discourse like I can't see it, like you came up with it. I'm not bitter. I'm just over y'all shit. I told y'all it's a new day, it's a new dawn.
She's
and
mad.
I'm feeling y'all gonna quit wasting my time.
Mhm.
But we will not have a federal voter list, thank goodness. And it's because the U.S. Appeals Court has upheld the injunction that blocked Trump's desire to order the creation of a federal voter list. And before some of you dumb fucks go, what's wrong with federalizing it? Taz, didn't you say we should have nationalized education? Nationalized education and federalized education are two different things. And a federal voter list means that at any point in time, because they can create a subcommittee on Capitol Hill, could go through that federal list and remove you from it.
Ding. Ding,
Yes,
Fred's
because
ready.
it's been going through the courts to the point that yes, the Trump administration just keeps trying to appeal it, but they're out of appeals at this
Why
point.
won't they let me fuck up everybody's voting records?
But then the pièce de resistance for tonight. This is why I made some pink lemonade. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
And Mrs. Lyles, this is the one that I told you about that I called fairy dust. So
please tell me you're talking about the
Okay.
pink lemonade and not the story you're about to talk about. Because if
it's a duality.
oh good God.
It's
almighty.
me. Y'all should be used to this.
Oh Lord, here we go. Here we go.
Now, y'all know that recently Lindsey Graham kicked the bucket. And his sister was like, yo, bitch, bury yourself. But here's the thing. Lindsey Graham reportedly told a film crew Trump was jacked at start of Iran war. He loves blowing stuff up.
Lindsey Graham said that.
Wait.
Lindsey Graham said that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
President Doofenshmirtz, accompanied by Senator Lindsey Graham, speaks with reporters while on a flight on Air Force One on Sunday, January 4th, 2026, as they were returning to Joint Base Andrews, Maryland. The late Senator Teddy Grahams reportedly told a documentary crew following him that President Doofenshmirtz was jacked at the start of the Iran war because he just loves blowing stuff up. According to the Wall Street Journal, yes, that Wall Street Journal, Rupert Murdoch does not like Trump, but he's going to make money from both sides of the pendulum on Trump. He's going to prop Trump up on Fox News, and on the Wall Street Journal, he's going to tear Trump down. And on Tubi, he's going to sell y'all a bunch of... Anywho. Granted filmmaker Alex Holder access to him for 3 years prior to his death last month. And in some of his more candid, newly reported comments, the late senator painted a picture of a hawkish president that differed greatly from the dove he frequently sold himself as publicly. He said, and I quote, "I talked to Trump this morning. He's jacked." Trump said, "Best thing I ever done." Regarding the February start of the Iran war.
How in the
Graham
fuck are you that hard on to blow up shit, but you like going home and putting hard-ons in your fucking mouth? Who are you? Who the fuck was this motherfucker?
So, Graham vented his frustration.
He's just an average South Carolinian.
Yeah. So Graham vented his frustration with the Trump administration for having reservations about the war, not starting the war, but having reservations about it. He said, and I quote, "Very few people are selling this war from the administration. I'm shocked." The Journal's report noted that Graham did not think Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner could successfully negotiate a deal with Iran, and that only Secretary of State Marco Rubio could. He said, and I quote, "They're just too conflicted. It's got to be Rubio."
Lindsey, you ain't busted a grape in a fucking fruit fight, sir. You were in the goddamn Air Force Reserves.
But
here's the motherfucker they call when the boat pilot down the plane and they go, "Can anybody fly a plane?" They bring your dumb ass in.
Here's something that a lot of people, this is what a lot of people are missing. Lindsey knew that either he was going to get out of politics or he was going to die. They have been following him for 3 years, and he's been telling them the truth of what he thinks about Trump.
Jesus.
Officially on the record. So here's the thing.
man.
When I tell y'all, if you want good, accurate news, you should get it from GCPR. What have I been telling y'all? I've been telling y'all that everybody that panders to get into the inner sphere of Trump, they do it. And every time they do it, they have the greatest bit of information, the evidence against him. They keep text messages, voice notes, emails, everything. This man let a documentary crew for 3 years follow him around. So this isn't merely
Everywhere
hearsay.
but the bathhouse. No, you guys can't
No,
come
they
in
went-
here.
they
No,
went
no,
to-
no.
no, they
I,
went- they
I'm,
went
I'm
to
doing
the-
I'm
they
doing
went to
high
the-
level
no.
meetings with really strong and powerful people. You can't come in here. No, no, no.
No,
It-
they went to
I-
the
I'll
they
see
went
y'all
to
in
the
the morning.
bathhouse. They went to the bathhouse. So
The fuck are we? He's
What?
jacked. Ladies and gentlemen, saying that someone is jacked to start a war comes from the mouth of a motherfucker that has never seen combat. I am a veteran of the fucking Afghanistan war. I never watched a bullet be shot in anger. Not one fucking time. And even I wouldn't fucking talk like that. Because I know I saw every time the fucking Blackhawks would come in, somebody got shot and they needed triage care. And some of them motherfuckers did not walk out. So I respect it even though I've never shot a fucking weapon in anger. The fact that Lindsey fucking Graham was always a war hawk and a dick hawk, I don't know which one is fucking worse. I really, we got to talk about this tonight. Oh,
well, here's the thing. Lindsey Graham. We're gonna break out my flamingo cup for tonight. Lindsey Graham.
fuck him, man.
Because
God damn,
his
fuck
NDA. Here's the thing, y'all. Because I know a lot of people have looked at celebrities and like, yeah, I'm gonna get an NDA. Your NDA, if you get incapacitated at any point, that NDA is mute. The police can come to whoever you've had sign an NDA and ask them questions, and they can ask all that.
I cannot wait for that motherfucker.
but-
shit.
Evidently, Lindsey Graham liked pre-op.
Oh,
Huh?
I'm not
Trans
surprised.
women
I'm
Huh?
not
and
surprised.
post pre-op trans women and post-op trans men from people who have discovered that the NDA is over and done. I'm going to leave it there because some people, I've vetted a lot of things over multiple social media platforms, and since Lindsey has passed away, everything that I've found has been credible, can be substantiated. Some people are not ready to put their face and name to things. I know the faces and names right now, but I'm not in the business of outing people because nope.
So you like pumps and,
Yeah.
and
he
bumps
likes to be pumped in
at
the,
the
he
end.
liked to be pumped in the bump.
God.
And if y'all remember the place where Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is renting a room, historically the home of, I don't know why we keep calling it the home of Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass ain't never had the income to pay a single bill, but I
No,
digress. We can talk about that
he
on
stayed,
another
he
day.
stayed 2 nights there and had a
But
cheese sandwich.
it was his historical home that was purchased by a man with a porn addiction that will put his Peter Wacker in any and everybody who, it has been documented, plays porn on a large screen in the living room. That same individual allegedly was putting the pumps to the bumps of Lindsey Graham.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Oh, for fuck! Can we just get to this show? Because Lindsay's
Because
gonna
they
make
be
me go dig him up.
walking after
Lindsey
midnight,
Graham is gonna make me go
out in
dig
the
him up and
moonlight.
pee in his fucking eyes, and he might like it. I really don't like that man. I genuinely do not like that motherfucker. Speaking of which,
Yeah, man.
where's
You
the
dig him up and
funeral?
pull your shit out. That probably wake his ass up.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Why
Where's the funeral?
Why y'all ask about
Is this
funerals?
motherfucker still above ground?
Yeah,
Wait a
I don't
second.
know.
Hold on.
A senator dies and he's not laying in state?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet about anything.
Yo,
Yeah, that's the thing. He has not laid. Okay, so
what the fuck? His sister took
None
the
of
job before he started laying in state. Ew.
oh, the sister is making it known currently that she not like them. She not like them. Like she.
Oh God.
So Senator Lindsey
she
Graham
liberal?
funeral service at. Oh no, we don't know yet. She ain't let all of it. Senator Lindsey Graham funeral service at National Cathedral. It will be July 28th, 2026 at 1 p.m. I will be covering it. That's Tuesday. Yeah, because we're doing the
He has not laid
do's
30
and don'ts
days
of interracial relationships
Yeah.
on Sound of Coffee.
He hasn't laid in
after
state.
that, yeah, after NPC chatter, I will be going live to cover it like I do all of the funes. If you ain't, first of all, the only fune that we had a good time at, well, there was two. Jimmy Earl, former President Jimmy Earl and his wife. We had a rocking good time there because they good people. If you're looking
This
for
motherfucker's
like
going straight in the ground and
tears
ain't even
and
gonna
shit,
get 30 days. Fuck no, I don't give two flying fucks about it. I don't. But what I'm saying is Robert Byrd laid in state. He was a senator. Strom Thurmond's when Methuselah finally came and grabbed that motherfucker that took him into hell, at least he said, all right, your body gonna sit here for 30 days. And then I'm gonna come get what's left. Lindsey ain't
probably Kurt
shit.
got half mass. Lindsey Graham was out here shucking and gucking all over the place for Trump. Okay, for Trump. He
didn't even
that
he didn't
man
even get the flags
was
at
a
half staff
human-
15 minutes.
He was a human milkmaid, okay, a human milk machine, and he didn't get nothing. Okay, his sister. When people
Fucking
were like,
Donald
his
Trump's
sister
personal
is
ball
so-
washer.
when
He don't even get
right,
15
when
minutes
people
of
were like-
time.
Yeah, and he got near
Here's the thing: when people were
nothing.
like, him and his sister were so close. No, he wasn't. It's documented. Okay, I covered this
God
before. Y'all can
damn.
verify it. His final moments were he knew that he was having a medical emergency. He didn't call his sister. He called his scheduler, not even his personal assistant, his scheduler.
That dick had just
Now-
left the house. That dick had
Now, before-
just
but
left the
here-
house
here's the
after
thing.
racking his ass.
But here's it. No, it wasn't even that. He did a turnaround going over to Ukraine. You can't fly. It's a 14-hour flight. You're not going directly into, and then it's a 12-hour train ride. Even in the best of health and in your 20s, you're going to get sick from that if you don't take time in between to rest, go to sleep, and everything else. That's what he did.
I had
But
fucking
here's the
jet
thing,
lag flying to
because-
Korea.
But hold on. Here's the thing, because I know it's going to be a raggedy bitch that comes up in the comment section or takes a snip of this and tries to be a bit Taz. GCPI has a scheduler, and you would call the scheduler because the scheduler here is my good damn friend. Okay, that's my bestie, of course. But let me explain something to you. As much as I love her and as close as I am to her, if I'm having a medical emergency, I'm gonna call the mofo that's in the same damn city with me, specifically the same house. Now he at work now, so if I had an emergency tonight, I would call Gambit. Why? Gambit is the closest one to me and knows how to get here.
That's what I'm saying. Lindsey called his scheduler and died. But everybody wanted
Yeah.
again. This is the very first part of this show. The first step to any problem in every rehab you will ever go to, the very first step is to admit that there is a problem. America has a fucking PR nightmare.
No,
Of the
America
fucking
has a
country.
white people problem. Well, I'm gonna say it what it is. America has a white people problem.
Okay. Now, all right. Maybe I'll put it that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it that way. America has got to stop lying about its own greatness. And the only people I've seen lying about the shit throughout history are white people. It's not
Because
that
white
fucking great,
people-
okay?
No, it's
It
because
isn't. I'm
white
sorry.
people
Fuck it. I don't
view-
want to hear this
They
shit. It's
say
like,
that white people say America is great because white people see America as only being populated with them. This is why when you say American, the default is white. This is why we have to quantify Asian American, Black American, African American, Indigenous American, because that's the default. They
Yes,
see themselves as everything else.
Yes, because it was something that me and Angry were talking about on Rules and Requisition today that really kind of galvanized this for me. We were talking about the movie The
Yes,
Odyssey.
and thank you guys for getting me through
Hey,
this long ass day.
that's what we was here for. So
That's why.
Everybody.
That's why we here
That's
for.
what I was watching.
That's
I
why we
already
got
know
you,
what
twin.
you was
We
watching.
got you, twin.
all right, so there is a TikTok page that put this opinion piece up by a gentleman by the name of Joseph Earp, and it's called "In the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan worries the end of politeness will destroy civilization. I fear he's right." Right? And he thought prior to the release of Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, I'm not sure many people would have conceived of the Trojan horse as a kind of proto-atomic bomb, the sort of non-obliterating device from which civilization cannot turn back. If anything, the horse has long existed in our collective imagination as the best of a credulity-stretching plot device. Why did those over-trusting Trojans not think that this particular horse this particular horse in his wooden mouth? And at worst, a cutesy comic non-threat. The greatest civilization of his age was taken down by a timber what? Now that's the question. But the true masterstroke of Nolan's film is his parallels to the last one he dropped on us, Oppenheimer. Like that film, The Odyssey is about a haunted genius who, when presented with a problem, solves it with such speed and significance that he must necessarily cast aside implications, but rather than splitting the atom, Odysseus, Matt Damon, dismembers something considerably more significant: social fabric. That paragraph spoke to me like this. There is what we've always been taught about this bitch and what this bitch actually is. You could say you got a Maserati Testarossa in your Lamborghini Testarossa. Sorry. You can say you got a Lamborghini Testarossa in your fucking driveway, but when you walk your dumb ass out there and it's a fucking 95 Ford, it's a 95 fucking Ford. Whatever the fuck you tell me, I gotta believe because I'm not in your car. That is America. We will tell your ass.
I took it a whole different way. I took his assessment as white people not believing that other people will white people them. Because they're like, oh, well, this was taken down because of this, because you have been doing that to people for generations and they beat you at your own game. It's easy to beat white people and not even put any energy into it because they don't assume that we will match their energy, even though they project onto us every single day. Also, when has society been polite? Society hasn't been polite.
That's what I'm talking about. We
never
tell each other
been
we're
polite.
When has society ever been polite?
But that's what I'm talking about.
No, we don't. We don't tell each other that we're polite. Everybody except for white people are expected to be polite. Because I'm sure all of you have either read this or heard this. We got the primaries coming up. There's no reason for y'all to be going at each other like this. And the only time they say that is when one white person is calling out another white person when it comes to the current political climate. Because when it came to people talking shit about Jasmine Crockett, nobody said that. They
when it came to talking about shit about Kamala Harris, not only did nobody talk about it, but them motherfuckers encouraged it. Like, there is a part of me that wants to watch Dearborn, Michigan go through every fucking thing that it's going through. Like, I want a screen with a 24-hour because
the polite society and keeping to a polite society, all they're saying is, oh, we'll continue to flourish. And by the we will continue to flourish because we haven't begun to flourish as a whole. White people will continue to flourish and benefit if everybody else is polite, and their definition of polite is us towing the line, us kowtowing, us capitulating,
us Andre Williams, fucking Officer Tatum, Candace Owens. I'm using those as examples.
No, it's not even that, because we have to stop using them as an example because it's giving a shield to certain other people. What needs to stop happening are the, oh, well, it's bad on all sides type of people. All
It
the
ain't.
people, because I saw,
It ain't.
for those of y'all that don't know, I am a foundational educator for a nonprofit group, Eager. Okay. Bunch of white people trying to educate themselves out of the indoctrination of racism. Okay.
Mhm.
Quick cliff notes. In the comment section of the founder of this, one person came in and was like, well, can you tell me what I need to do? I speak up all the time, but I feel like I'm not doing enough as a white person. All these white people, you're doing a great job. That's what they want. And this is what it gives credence to, because the same people who think I'm not like Tatum, I'm not like Udi, but they're the people who center themselves every single day. They're the people
Yes.
who come into a serious conversation, don't read the room, and want to lead with a joke and go, oh, I didn't know the joke was going on. I just came in. Who walks into a room and doesn't read it? Just because it's online or just because that room is populated with melanated people doesn't mean that you don't have to deliver respect. We have to stop also giving cover to the people who want to clamor to suck black dick and nothing more. We have to stop giving cover to the people who proclaim themselves to be anti-racist, but they're still not pro-melanin. Because there are a whole bunch of abolitionists who said that they were abolitionists and anti-slavery, but that didn't mean that they really wanted black people freed. They wanted their names attached to certain things, and that's what we're having now. So we got to get away from the examples. We need people on an individual basis to look at themselves, because Tracina, here's a shout out to you. Because Tracina does the good work every damn day, and y'all make her want to pull her hair out, because no matter how many times as a white woman she calls y'all out, y'all keep doing the same shit. Y'all sit here and say how much y'all love the black people that are attached to GCPR, but when we tell y'all that we're struggling, when we tell you all what hurts us, you up the ante.
I will say this, and call me Jaharis the conciliator. I am an old cynic. I am an old cynic when it comes to America. I think I've always been an old cynic, because I don't ever see America trying to be something different. Like I tell y'all all the time, I sat at my fucking computer and created a political party, right? Now that's not me bragging. That's just some shit I was doing. I'm weird that way. That's my Asperger kicking in. The problem I have with it is, if I put that shit out there, let's just say I did the paperwork for a 501c3 and created the Raven Party. Within 6 fucking months, somebody would forget everything that it stands for. And I'm sorry. That is the cynical nature in me. Because I don't think, this is what I mean when I say we have to identify the problem. We have to be honest. I don't think white people think of this country as bad. I don't. I'm sorry. That's not me being racist. I just don't think white people can see that this country has been fucked up for everybody around them and want to change it. How in the fuck can you change something when you don't see a problem with it? So if we're gonna clean up America, we're gonna fix America, my very first one is to admit that America is not as great as y'all think it is. It
Yeah,
never
but here's the
has
thing. I'm
been.
going to push
It
back
never
on you.
will
White
be.
people
It
do,
never will be.
but white people do see that America isn't great, and they do see a problem in America. The problem is white men see the problem in America as black men. White women see the problem in America as black women.
They see, in other words, they see the problem, but they only see the persons in it. Oh, well, it's got to be them. No, it's you.
No, they see who either holds them accountable, or they see who's exceeding them, or they see people, quote unquote, getting away with what they couldn't get away with. Like I said earlier, there are white women who don't like black women because they see black women putting white men in their place, and these white men give up or change or whatever, and they don't like that. Let's not forget the trend that was going around on TikTok. It pissed me off. I didn't think it was cute, but the black wife effect, the black
I hate
girlfriend effect.
I hate that shit.
Oh,
I
fucking
hated it.
I remember
but let's
that.
not
I
forget.
hate
Oh
it.
my
I hate
God.
it
And
to
let's
this very day.
also
Fuck, I
let's
hate
not
that shit.
forget if a man, regardless of race or ethnicity, goes on or offline and goes, my preference is white women. If anybody goes, okay, cool, fine. Well, why you got a problem with that being his preference? Like everybody comes down on it. When we're just saying, hey, if that's your preference, cool. Specifically, black women are like, don't bring us into the conversation, because that's usually what happens. It's like, oh, I like women because black women are monkey, baby. Blah, blah, blah. Like you don't have to down us. But if somebody comes and goes, you know what? I love me a good black woman. Well, what about me? And 9 times out of 10, it's a wench in a relationship that should be concerned about anybody else's preferences, but she's mad that whiteness isn't centered. And you know what? Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home, because if we're going to change things, we got to start at our own stoop.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How many people have we had to cut off? How many times have I been trolled? How many accounts have I had to create because somebody at GCPR, somebody from the Villains Guild, somebody from Outcast Nation was like, hey, Taz, help me with this. This is really cool. Or, hey, shout out to Taz. She was a real one that did the X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. That's it. That's it. Ain't nobody trying to date me. Ain't nobody trying to fuck me. Ain't nobody said Taz was a better woman than X, Y, and Z. Just, hey, we're going to give Taz a little bit of flowers. People have faked panic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
People have gone off and acted like people was beating their kids to try to get attention. People have created rumors regarding me. I right now cannot cross over 2,000. After having an account that was going viral at 75K, I cannot cross over 2,000 right now on TikTok because people are constantly going, oh, I can't follow her because of this, that, and the other. Because somebody complimented me, and there's a legion of white women that are like, we can't let that happen. There are white women right now listening and watching this show that know that they done felt some type of way.
I was watching Marla Alpert. She was on the show. Y'all, we remember Marla. Y'all watched the show a couple of weeks back. You'll remember Marla. Marla has been dealing with online white leftists doing their goddamnedest to try to turn her into some sort of Zionist person. Marla is I've known Marla for fucking almost 6 years. She's a lot of things, but she's not this rabid fucking Jewish that's not her. But the fact that she even has to fucking say it, it goes back to what Taz was talking about. A shout out from one of us to Taz is not don't put a fucking bullseye on her back. But a lot of white women, and I don't know why, I do not know why,
it's fucking
feel
weird.
intimidated
And it's
by a woman
weird.
who will not play the fucking part. Whether it's Taz doing everything she does behind the scenes, or Marla just being fucking Marla. Some of y'all are walking around here with envy, and that would be fine in your fucking house. That's your envy is cool in your book club. But when you start making fucking policies on this shit, like Nancy Mace talking about, we need to get rid of all these different caucuses. Bitch, it's because your ass has nothing going on in your life. You're not going to be Congresswoman come January. You're not. You're not going to be governor.
But Nancy Mace wants to be married.
Fuck out of here,
She
man.
keeps getting to the point where she's engaged, but they can't cross the line. But here's the thing. Maybe I need to put this in writing, but I call it the default damsel in distress disorder. And it's because white women are raised. We've talked about the trend of them weaponizing their tears, all these things, but I need people to firmly grasp that white women are raised, and it's pushed out into the media that they are the ones that are supposed to be protected. All other women can't be trophy wise, can't be kept women, can't be respected, can't be anything else. All these other women are supposed to be cum dumps. No more, no less.
They're always supposed to be
not
less
to be
than.
vulgar, but
they always.
So when any other
when
any other woman gets anything else, it's like, oh no. their heads explode. Let me explain something to you. Recently, I was put into a position where somebody decided to weaponize racism, thinking that it was going to humble me. In full disclosure, it almost did. It almost did, because my feelings were hurt for a period of time. But as talking to a friend who watched the whole thing take place, I realized something. And I say this on my shows when I am getting heavily trolled. I had to remember something. I really truly did. I'm already in your head. If you're going out of your way to do these things, I'm living rent-free in your head. I'm already in control of you. I can do anything, and it will sway how your day is going, how you feel, how you interact with your friends and family. And until we fix that, we can't fix anything else. Here's the thing. And I don't want LGBTQI to flood the comment section like, well, I don't do that because I'm gay or I'm yes, you weird bitches do. Yes, you do. And this is why people believe that we're in a patriarchy. Whether you want to fuck a man or not, you still want his attention. You still quantify your worth based upon if a man looks at you, if a man reciprocates your weirdness towards him, your disrespect towards him. Because ladies, y'all are worse than the men that we complain about when we're like, oh, we would choose the bear. Quiet as kept. And if you bitches call me a fucking pick me, y'all know I can keep the receipts on y'all. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. A lot of these men should be shacking up with the bears as well. But until we fix the white woman, we're not going to fix this country. Because the white woman puts the battery in the back of the good, the bad, or the indifferent. Not just the white man, the good, the bad, the indifferent. Because there's white women right now putting the batteries in the back of black men that are out here at the head, standing on the table of the Coontastic Coalition Committee. There's white women out here right now with the Asian man that's like, yeah, be anti-black, be pro-racism. Until, because we can admit that white women are the most dangerous creatures, but we have to realize they're the dangerous creatures because they are the sleeper cells of society.
I will say, to be honest with you, we wouldn't be dealing with half of the mediocre ass white men if white women, put it this way, throughout history, all that greatness y'all want us to talk about, the founding fathers and all these great guys, these great white men or whatever, right? The only time y'all remember the wives is if they're doing something that benefits the man. Now, the problem is most of them fucking women ain't shit. Like, George Washington chased slaves for the remainder of his fucking life after he left office. Do you not think Martha Washington was getting his ass up, giving him some coffee? Go get them niggas. You don't think she was doing that? That bitch wasn't
not only
shit.
that, the slaves were technically her property. Let's not forget that this wench had this man who had no biological children raising his grandchildren in the house, in the White House, while her daughter went off and decided to create a whole new family because the first family didn't work out. So for her to get a new husband, she had to act like she ain't never been Oochie Coochie Wally Wally. All right? That's the first thing. But the second thing that a lot of white women did, first of all, we for a long time had a law that black women had to cover their heads. Black men and entire families were lynched because white wenches were like, she makes dresses better than what I could buy at the store. So instead of purchasing the dress from her, you gonna lie and get everybody killed?
That actually happened. There is a story of a white woman that got a black girl's whole fucking family lynched because of the dress she was wearing. So, and here's the other thing.
And it's also white women that fought to have laws, and this is true blue, laws on the book that black people couldn't get certain types of fabrics because they didn't want them to look too pretty.
Here's the thing.
White women, legislation had to be made for white women not to be able to be so egregious in the torture and murder of black children. I want y'all to let that sink in.
Here's the thing.
I want y'all to let that sink in.
We
didn't have to have that regarding black men. I mean, regarding white men, but we did have to have it regarding white women.
I'm serious. I'm not asking this question to be funny. I'm asking this question to be dead ass serious. What is it about history that scares white people?
The truth.
Hold on. They love bringing out them tricorn hats and but you don't like the part where a bunch of white men sat in a room and wrote all men are created equal while a black dude named Theophilus brought him some fucking tea, and the only reason he did it is because he was owned. Y'all don't want to hear about the million fucking buffaloes that y'all turned into a mountain.
They stole the words from a black person. And Edo, I love you. You know I do. But we have to stop centering everything around Black Wall Street because we had the Red Summer.
The entire
we had the Red Summer.
Red Summer.
And quite honestly, just like people have a misconception that Jim Crow only happened in the South, it didn't. People think that Jim Crow was like from 1940s to no, it started in 1877. Plessy v. Ferguson was part of Jim Crow. There was Jim Crow North, Jim Crow South. This is why I say, y'all, I mean, we're nearing
Southern
that in the
accent,
1900s of my class.
Fucking clam chowder, Jim Crow. We had some, you know what I mean? Like it's that to me is the second pillar. We got way too many dumb people running around. 57% of the American adult population read below a 6th grade level. We don't know what below is. We really below could be 5th or below could be kindergarten.
Or not at all. But the last time we had this is when pamphlets were circulating. And this is why I tell people, be very weary when you're looking back at history and people are like, yes, my great, it was well read, because they had pamphlets, 1 or 2 pages, a whole bunch of pictures, maybe 30 words. Okay. The last time we had this much of a comprehension and literacy deficit, antebellum was the case that they gave us.
Jesus Christ.
I kid you not. The dumber someone is by choice, because it's a choice at this point, because education is available. The dumber they are by choice, the more fearful they become. And when that happens, it's like, oh, well, we got to do this. We got to lock this down. This is why you're getting a regurgitation of talking points where you're like, how does this make sense? Because I want you to think about how people keep telling black people that they're lazy and making slave jokes. If we were so lazy, why did you enslave us? Number one. Number two, you have red pill individuals going after women, talking about, we're not impressed by your degrees, meaning women, specifically black women, are getting degrees, getting educated, then turning around and calling us stupid and saying that we couldn't understand X, Y, and Z. Which one? It's that duality. But also, let me also point this out, because if we're going to fix America, we also have to throw this in here. When are y'all going to finally get out of gossip culture? Because y'all don't like to be gossiped about, but y'all sure do like to gossip about other people. Because I swear
it's
for
an
God,
industry now, though.
This is the. But it's always been an industry. But here's the thing. This is going to be the last time, okay? At 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, July 26, 2026. This is going to be the last time I'm going to explain this to y'all, because if you don't get it by now, you just want the ramifications that come from this. I see what you do. I know what you say about me. I know what you say about my brothers on the screen. I know what you say about the radio station. I know what you say about the Guild. This is why certain things have been changed and altered. Number one. Number two, you're choosing to believe things that make no logical sense. If I get a whiff of the bullshit y'all say again, I will post every bit of the illogical shit that's attached to you, because I think some of y'all won't learn until it happens to you. And unfortunately, being a Black queer woman, it happens to me so often. I have had people, actually, some of y'all witnessed it. It was during one of my shows where somebody came in and accused me of cheating.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And they said with their whole chest that they saw me unequivocally the day before in a state, in a city that I don't live in. I'm laughing because the shit's funny to me. But
That's
there's
just
still
sad.
people.
Fuck's funny. That's sad.
Yeah, but there's
That's
so
fucking
many
sad.
people.
It's sad. It's
who
sad.
believe-
Pathetic thing of a loser. What a loser would.
They
do to some
believed
shit
it.
like
That's
that.
the fucking
Yeah,
part that's
but
pissing
there's
me
so
off. They
many
fucking
people
believed it.
who believe, like, I am still getting ridiculed for, I chose to do something one night. I contacted people I was close with to say, hey, I know this is out of my character. Normally, if anybody comes to you and goes, hey, she did this, do not fight. Do not fight. I did it. Just send them my way. I thought I was being preemptive to traffic people.
Bet
Like,
your ass won't
it
do
would
it
be
again.
no different. Right. It would be no different than if we ended this show and then I go on to, like, say I go live on Twitter. Yes, I know it's Twitter. And I just start randomly cussing people out. If somebody told y'all that story, you'd be like, nah, she don't do that. Who provoked her? Nobody provoked. Y'all wouldn't believe it. But if I came to you and goes, hey, yeah, I did this. Don't defend me on this. Just send people to me. You wouldn't have a problem with it. But there was somebody that was like, they looked at this like, here's an opportunity for me to get close to such and such. So I'm going to make it seem like it's something else.
What, like,
Night J.
again,
Right.
what the
And-
fuck
and
makes
to this
people
day,
think this shit?
People love the gossip aspect, but these same people, when the gossip comes to them, because what's the adage? For every bone you bring, somebody gonna carry a bone away regarding you. And baby, these bones are 3D printed.
Not 3D printed bones. we 3D printed
So
bones.
this is what they do, and they get shot. Like I once sat and watched, because y'all know I love to watch in my research. I watched somebody go, nah, it's got to be true. All these people are saying this about you with one person. This person was like, how were all of these people saying this about me? And this person had the ultimate shut the fuck up card. They were like, I was in the hospital for 6 months.
Oops. Fucking
All these
oops.
people that's talking all this stuff about
Mm.
me, saying that I did this at their house, I did this at a party. How?
Wasn't even there.
3
The
weeks
other-
later,
Yeah.
the person
Forced
who was
projection.
accusatory was like, if you want to know about me, ask about me. And it was gold. So many people in the comment section was like, but did you say don't ask that person about them? You said go against that. And I need y'all to realize this. We are where we are right now, partially because of gossip culture. Gossip culture got y'all to believe that Trump was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Gossip
That
culture
man
got
was
y'all to
fucking
also,
broke. The fuck?
but hold on, gossip culture also got y'all to believe 3 different origin stories. He got $1 million loan from his father. He got the company that his grandmother began. He changed the name from Mary Trump and Sons to the Trump Organization after suing everybody out of their portions. And the only reason he was able to get away with it is because his brother Fred was dead. If Fred wouldn't have died, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did. Fred did not
Fred
want
would've
to
punched
run
him
the
in his
company,
shit.
but he would have made sure that Trump's
So Trump's
equipped
dumbass
ass
wouldn't
would've
have done all
gotten
the
it.
shit he did.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm like,
you know
the
what?
gossip culture got y'all to believe that. The gossip culture has y'all coming up with conspiracy theories around every corner every time something comes up. Gossip culture has y'all in your
Motherfucking
mind
woke.
to being no different than the white wenches over in the UK when it comes to Harry and Meghan. Y'all look at black men that have a certain look, a certain following. You're like, he should be with me. He should be my guy. My God, like, y'all need to stop. And a lot of where we are is because, like, I teach my history students, a lot of where we are right now is because somebody wants to fuck somebody that they shouldn't. And y'all cannot keep your eyes on the actual prize. We cannot get towards equity because y'all trying to suck a dick that don't belong to you.
Because we are easily distracted. Me and Angry do play this game. It's called look at the shit somebody else got. We do this all the fucking time. I will show Angry a video of a fucking EV in China that also turns into a boat. He will then hit me with the, oh, did you see that there's a village that we can all live in for about $4,500 and they got universal health care. So it's a game we play, right?
You know what? I feel like it's my fault that I'm not involved in this because of what I generally send y'all.
It's your fault.
First of all,
it is.
First of all,
I'm
Thomas,
sorry because I know you.
First of all, Thomas, the stuff that I send you, I should get an honorary membership to this game. I'm not gonna say what I send you on air, but I feel like what I send you.
Listen, she sent me that smoky shit, and I'm mad. I'm really mad that she sent me. Listen, if you say some stupid shit in the chat, you'll know what happened.
First of all, I didn't send that. I didn't. First of all, twin, back me up. It was sent to me. I was excited, like, ooh, somebody is actually listening from the radio. Now I believe people are listening, but they don't normally want to interact. And at first I was like, why do they know my email? And then I realized how simple my public email address is. It's way easier. It's way easier to remember.
Jesus.
Than
simple
anything
ass.
else.
Your simple ass email. Simple ass have email.
I made it simple for that reason, but I never thought like.
And again,
but
look,
I was just like, oh, okay. And then I sent it to you because I was excited.
And that picture of Smokey, I swear, he looks like one of my aunts. He looked like one of my aunts with
Smokey
a bad
like
haircut.
every black aunt
when
I've ever
somebody said he looked like Don Staley,
I was done. I try not to laugh on air, but that hurt.
What you mean you try not to laugh on air? You
listen, okay. The type of laugh I would have done would have made me fall out of this fucking chair.
I know.
When you said
somebody,
somebody said he looked like Don Staley, the laugh I would have let loose would have made me fall out of this fucking chair. So I had to keep going with the ha-has and not hit that place that I wanted to hit, which would have literally had me fall out of this motherfucker. I would have backed this chair up and busted my whole fucking head.
I got okay.
Laugh.
As I was
scrolling, John Steele, I was like, shit, Jesus.
Well, here's the thing: as I'm scrolling through the message, because I read like there was text at the top, then that picture. I took the picture and I sent it to you automatically when I was reading it because I was like, oh, this is somebody from the radio. It didn't register to me till after I hit send what I had sent. Because the text was just like, oh, here's some pictures, here's some screenshots of Smokey Robinson talking about, he's going to be at the Hollywood Bowl. And I'm like, oh, cool, you watching that? And then it was like slowly registering to me in real time. And I was like, and I didn't think he was going to say, yeah. So as I'm scrolling down, they took screenshots of like some of the comments.
Jesus Christ.
And I was going to look up the original video, and then I realized all the other things I had looked up this week, and I was like,
You didn't want to do that. Your internet provider would have called you, like, hey, you sure about this? Like, I seen what you've been looking
at.
First
of all, after
what you've been searching to put you on a list. You sure you want to keep
Come on now.
First of all, after my regular AI on TikTok glitching because of what I do, and then you telling me that I glitched out AI, and then two other people who were like trying to help me like get clips and stuff together, and they were trying to use AI, and they said that I was like, I'm not going.
Smokey had us out there fucking. Smokey got us out of here looking. Never mind. But
Smokey looked like he would say this. Mom, that ain't enough. Make it enough. Like that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Smokey got to make it enough face.
If you know, you know. We're not explaining.
What? There's a video. My sister sent me a video of Barry Manilow, like here recently on a stage. Now, Barry Manilow is in his whatever the fucks, and he's gay. He's very, very gay.
Hold on.
So
What do they call it in Australia? Hundreds and thousands. That's what Barry Manilow is in.
he's in
hundreds and
something.
thousands.
So my sister sends this fucking video of Barry Manilow dancing. And Barry Manilow did the Michael Jackson crotch grab, and I said, "Why? What? Like, who? What dare did you lose to do that, Mr. Manilow? Like, what? I can see."
So
and y'all remember when Smokey did that shit too? Smokey did the same thing.
So he probably thought, I'm gonna be controversial. Let me grab my crotch.
Sir, you are older than Methuselah. The only controversy is you can still actually move them hips. He grabbed this fucking crotch, and I was like, I looked at my sister like, do you love me? Is there something we need to talk about? Like, did I do something wrong to you? Why would you put that image in my fucking head? Like, now I got Barry Manilow grabbing his crotch. Like, I didn't need that in my life. I was perfectly fine. I was going through life. You know what I mean? I was operating. But I didn't need
until I heard that.
No.
I was perfectly fine until I heard that.
Yeah, like he can't move. And then like he's moving like body parts. And then he just randomly, for no fucking reason whatsoever, just grabs his crotch. I said, Barry.
So you're doing too much.
Mr. Manilow.
You're doing too much. You got way.
Sir,
that's all dip, no chip.
That's all dip, no chip. That ain't even dip. That's like formaldehyde. What are you doing? Like, but anyway. So the other thing that I think America needs to get away from is sports analogy. Sports have fucked us up.
Get away from what?
Sports analogy. Because elections are not a fucking sporting event. Elections affect millions of fucking people. You can feel hype in the motherfucker that your guy won. Great. Okay. You campaigned for him, knocked on doors, phone banks, great, whatever, right? But a vote in the House and a vote in the Senate is not a game. Because I don't give a fuck what piece of legislation it is. That shit is going to affect millions of fucking lives. Every piece of legislation is going to affect millions of lives. Matter of fact, remember when they tried to pass a law called the Terry Schiavo law, and the only person who was going to fucking affect was Terry Schiavo? Mm-hmm. While they were fucking around with that shit, how many other people who are also in the end of life process got ignored? How many? Now you got, because Terry Schiavo's mom and dad wanted to keep her alive and the Christian conservatives got involved in it. You got other people whose husbands are in comas, their wives are in comas, their kids are in comas, that had to deal with that exact same fucking thing. Millions of lives because the Christian evangelicals couldn't stay the fuck out of shit. So my thing is, stop calling politics the way you call sports. Like,
they do that because
Steve Kornacki, fire that motherfucker.
Thing, they,
he doesn't
they
need to
do
be
that
on
because
nothing
that's
else
the
again.
only way they give people, once again, that gossip society. It's because gossip gives you a one-up. It makes you feel morally superior. So this is why they're like, I own the libs, I own this, I own that. And this is why I say they turn politics into the World Series, the Stanley Cup, all of these things, because we have a mediocre. Well, we've always had a mediocre white person existence. But quick caveat: if ever I'm in a situation, and yes, I have a husband, yes, I have children, but I do realize, historian here, that there have been instances where someone in all of their emergency contacts were involved in situations. Let me explain something to you. After 30 days, let me go. If I'm in a coma after 30 days, after 30 days, I've done the research, the work that I would have to do to get back to just like my starting level of being able to function in this world. I don't want to do it. I'm not trying to restart. 2, the memory loss. I don't want the panic and the trauma of trying to figure it. Like, after 30 days, let me go. Please let me go. From my personal beliefs, whether I'm reunited with my loved ones or if I'm just on a dirt nap or if I get reincarnated, I'm prepared for all of that. just let me go. The one thing I don't want to be put in a position where I am terrified all over again. And plus, after 30 days, the ability for people to read if I can feel things is dead. I don't want to be in constant pain, and nobody knows I'm in pain. Because trust, I will figure out a way to nam nam ring myself to the afterlife, and then I'm coming to haunt all of y'all that said that y'all should hang on to me. I'm just,
You know, you ain't have to do
Just-
that. You know,
yes, I did.
Tina really believed in Buddhism. Like, anyway,
There's some parts of Buddhism that I believe in, because there's some parts of Buddhism that,
believe in
you know,
none
it's
of
all
that.
from the same thing.
Yes.
I believe. Here, look. Here's the thing.
There'll be some misunderstandings when I get on the other side. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I have watched toddlers have night terrors and describe things that they shouldn't know about, from the lives that they had at that point. I myself have experienced things and had that I shouldn't. So the reincarnation thing, I'm not gonna put off the table. Deja vu exists for a reason.
Whatever it is, I don't
Yeah.
know. But
And let's not forget, for me to be able to survive in this world, and I know y'all love me, and I know y'all try not to say publicly to the people, for me to be able to exist with the person that I am and the way that I am, some reincarnation got to be involved. Y'all know that's true. Because ain't no
old
way.
soul. Okay, old soul.
Come on. First of all,
Yeah.
Thomas, what did we talk about before we went live? And you were like, yeah, that was very naive.
Yes.
Yeah, but but you know that was genuine and true. So there has to be some type of reincarnation involved, because my mindset and how I go through life, I should not have survived this long.
Some of the shit you go through, I've been like, yo, are you for real right now? Like, blowing away in the wind is just never going to not be funny to me. I don't give a fuck. But
it was confirmed by Gambit.
I know.
He saved me.
But we have got to stop putting the sports analogy. First off, if you walked into any voting booth over the past 10 years and voted for a motherfucker that literally would piss on you, especially if you paid him to own the libs, fuck you sideways. I don't even want you to get fucked the regular way. I want you to get fucked. I want the dick to come through one of your ass cheeks straight to your asshole and out, in and out, in. I want a fucking a bullet hole, like a fucking a bomb, like a fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Because you voted to own the libs. The libs.
Let's not forget that papooses don't exist, and let's not forget that there are women who think that they're a final boss of women because they get the MRS. And there are people who will, and this is part of how we got to where we are. And go ahead and clutch your pearls. Go get your pearls so y'all can clutch them. And some of y'all just clutch your bean instead of trying to flick it. We also got here because far too many of y'all still hold on to that enslaver mentality. This is why in the last race to POTUS Mountain, we had record-breaking voter registration. And then y'all let a subset of a subset rule the country because y'all were like, oh, I'm not going to go. This person will go for me and their vote. One person, one vote. This ain't the same.
Y'all are stupid. Fuck it. I will call it as the fuck I see it. Some of y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all really are. This is, again, I go back to Dearborn. The reason I want to watch this fucking place crumble is because of what my wife once told me. We in a conversation, hypotheticals, whatever, about having a side chick or a side dude or whatever. The fucking rule has always been the same. Take care of home first. For all of you great leftists that walk around with kafirs and Palestinian flags, bitch, Pittsburgh's on fire. Okay? You motherfuckers could not see the forest. Fuck the trees. You couldn't see the forest because of the acorn. From the acorn. You just walking, acorns, where it came from. You can't take care of any fucking place else until you take care of home. You can't. I'm sorry. You want change in the world, fucking start where the fuck you're at.
They don't want change. They don't want change in the world.
Over here. The fuck?
But here's the thing. They don't want change in the world. They want their face plastered all over the history books. And they want a man to acknowledge them, because like I said, we can't change anything until we can change what's in our yard, front, side, back to back. Okay.
Shit don't work. It never has.
But hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go back to last year. Where for a period of time, I disappeared from GCPR, and I was very open with why I had to disappear from GCPR.
Mm-hmm.
I got mass reported to immigration. I had to go back and delay my move because I had to go get some stuff done. I told y'all about it.
You did, and I'm still.
But
just
here's the
bringing
thing.
it up, it got me pissed off again.
But
so,
people in the comment section that, oh, I'm so pro this. If you need it, I got it. 4 people reached out. 1, to make sure that my transport back to where I had to go was smooth. 2, made sure that I made it through. 3, asked if I needed anything.
We don't take care of home. But hey, protest vote. Voting in America is not taken seriously. And lives are on the line.
No, and first of all, there's no such thing as a protest vote. It is a wasted vote.
That's it.
Because
there you go. That's it.
Here's the thing. Even if you rile up enough people to vote in a pink party candidate, a libertarian candidate, a green party candidate, a temperance party candidate, because yes, they still exist. Where's the supporting cast? And here's the thing. Y'all have working politicians in the county level, the city level, the village level, the township level. But you don't let people know who you are so that you can build up to the federal level. And it's because that's not your goal. Your goal is to find a new label to put on the protection of whiteness, because people are now talking about the Bernie Sanders to MAGA pipeline. There's no pipeline. They're one and the fucking same.
They're the same thing. The original election denier was Bernie fucking Sanders.
The original red pill incel was Bernie Sanders. The original red pill incel was Bernie Sanders, but you motherfuckers don't want to admit to it. When this motherfucker was like, well, we got to look at the young white men and figure out what young white men do.
We don't need to know. We don't fucking need to know.
Before somebody goes, well, Taz, that makes sense. They're the majority. White people ain't never been the majority any damn where. First of all. Second of all, okay, how do you have a great replacement theory, but we need to cater to white men?
And just for shits and giggles, with the very, very, very limited exception of a lot of white men that I know, very limited exception. When I say no revolution for fairness for all can be led by a white man, it is because of guys like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders, everybody says they took it in 2016. They stole it from Bernie. Bernie took his monkey ass down to South Carolina and did not interact with any black folk. None. Don't believe me? Go look it up. Hillary went to churches. Now, y'all like, well, she changed her accent. She's from fucking Arkansas, okay? She didn't change it. She just let that country shit come out. She goes down there. She's in black churches. She's talking to Jim Clyburn. She's all over the place, showing up at people's barbecues and trying to do 2 steps and shit. When Hillary says she keeps hot sauce in her bag, Some of y'all thought it was pandering to black people. No, she understood who the fuck was going to be electing her president of the United States. But I digress. Bernie took his ass down there, went to one black church, one. And there are pictures of it, of him just walking around greeting, hey, how you doing? My name's Bernie. He didn't call the fucking luncheon. No, he just went to one black church. Bernie Sanders is exactly why I wanted to do this show tonight. Because
Bernie
catering
Sanders
to
is also-
Bernie Sanders types, it's not going to fucking help us. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Get mad.
but
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna interject right now, and I'm gonna say something, and I'm about to slap the shit out of a lot of people who claim to be in support of us. A lot of y'all are the Bernie Sanders type, because first of all, how the fuck are you in our Discord commenting and posting about an event that's airing the same time that we are? How are you then commenting, oh, I'm watching it right now? But y'all want change, right? You want equity. You don't want to still be downtrodden. How are you supposed to escape being downtrodden? Oh, that's right. Because even though you want proximity and you want involvement in our spaces, you still feel the protection of the skin that you're encapsulated in. And you do not give a damn how much of our flesh that you take to Massa's bank and trust to still not be Elon Musk, to still not be the Hiltons, to still not be the Trumps.
I have said this before, and once again, it bears repeating. The reason I say that no white man can lead a revolution for fairness for all is because eventually that program is going to kick in. Understand, we are all getting butt fucked by the oligarchs. Every one of them. I give you that one, black, white, or otherwise, with subprime loans and things of that nature. But the way we're all getting it now, where the fuck do you think they tested it at? The rich tested that shit on black and brown people. They did. Every ill that y'all are standing up against to now, they practiced the shit on us. We don't have a perspective that everybody has to listen to. It's not that we have to have, we have to have all eyes on us and we have to be centered. No, we're fucking telling you because we know what the fucking system will do. We're the fucking exactly. We're the fucking examples of the shit.
Think about it. We're the litmus test because the same things that you all normalize, the same talking points, the same tropes, they use it against you. Y'all had no problem not talking about a black woman whose corpse was used as an incubator.
Still don't.
But then you got in your feelings when they wouldn't even give you a bed, because I remember the comments of y'all going, oh, she's a monkey. You don't even have to have her hooked up to all these things. And now you're in your feelings because you dumb wenches are bleeding out in the parking lot. You're bleeding out at home. There's a woman who was chronicling on TikTok, deceased baby in her belly.
Yep.
And they're making her go through all of these tests, all of these things.
Yep.
But it was all shits and giggles when it was a black woman. Here's the thing. Let me remind y'all. But hold on. Real quick. Let me remind people. Y'all complain about cesarean sections now, C-sections, okay? When you think of a chainsaw, you think of cutting down trees. They started off using chainsaws for C-sections on black women.
They damn sure.
Now, y'all said that we weren't human, that we were subhuman because we were a different species, but they tested on us before they did it to you. And they started doing it to you. Y'all do realize there was a period of time in U.S. history where any man that was white could accuse a woman of being a prostitute and she could be whisked away to an asylum.
Damn sure could.
This could be a husband, a father, a brother, a cousin. And a lot of times this was used to get out of loveless marriages, whatever. or to get a woman's inheritance, because until recently, everything was transactional. I need y'all to remember that these things happened. And while these white women were accused of being prostitutes, do you know where that originated from? From white women being able to point to black women and accuse her of being a prostitute, knowing that her husband was sexually assaulting that black woman. We are consistently the litmus test, and y'all keep acting like it does not and will not affect you. And one of the biggest things that seems to get y'all's attention, let me tell y'all this again. Y'all complain about the prices to take your families to these amusement parks. You do realize what you know as a modern amusement park used to be your county parks. But the litmus test, once again, was we don't want to share with the darkies. We don't want to share with the darkies.
And they gave y'all
now
motherfuckers
what?
some shit that wasn't worth a flying fuck. And again, my problem with how America operates is how much we want to lie to our goddamn selves about how great shit is. If we would just for once just be fucking honest. America, when MAGA first came on the fucking scene, y'all didn't see the fucking smirks black people were giving y'all, did y'all? Y'all had no idea. Y'all had no fucking idea. George Stephanopoulos and his whole panel on ABC Sunday, Keith Ellison sat there and said, y'all need to watch Donald Trump because he is saying and doing things that could lead this man to being the Republican nominee. And everybody laughed. Poo-poo, the Negro doesn't know what he's talking about. We do. We know a shark, bitch. We know a shark.
Mhm.
It is never any secret.
We have to study white people.
We have a PhD in the studying of white people.
First of all, white people don't even pay attention to other white people. We have to, in order to just survive. I make a joke out of it regarding my nemesis. But I tried, for full disclosure, I tried to be that black person that was like, no, they're in my family. This isn't going to be this. This isn't going to be. I not only multiple times I almost lost my freedom to this woman. I almost lost my life because of the things that this woman did. I have a child that hates me.
Because of her?
Because of what she said. Now, if I were to tell the story, and I got I can put up all the, y'all be like, that's stupid. Yeah, it is. And you would think, oh, there's no way your child would believe that. I think some of y'all don't realize how much
are so.
Well, not only that, as a black girl, as a woman that started off as a girl, we're taught, oh, girls mature faster than boys. When you're a black woman, it's even worse. So there is a period of time that we do try to distance ourselves from our mothers, especially when we realize the commonalities, what we picked up from our mothers, what is the same. If we don't feel like our mothers handled something properly or a certain way before we have that maturity, we do try to distance. We will latch on to any story anybody gives us to distance. So no, I'm not mad at my child. I know how this is going to go. Because like I said, I was once there with my mother. I've let go of the shame. I've grown. I've gotten past it. But here's the thing. White women do not care who they get killed. White women do not care who they hurt. And I'm going to say this, and I really hope y'all write this down and y'all go and watch this. Not enough of y'all have not only not watched, but not comprehended The Imitation of Life, that movie. And you really need to, if you really want to have a starting point, and I don't care what your gender identity is, I don't care what your sexual orientation is, but if you really want to test if you're truly in it to be in the fight for equity, I don't care your race, your ethnicity, your not. Watch that movie and really take it in.
A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it past fucking none of that shit. Because in your heart, you'll say, well, you don't treat your mother like that. Okay. Sure. There is a lot of shadow work that you have to do after watching that fucking film. It's almost as if the lessons that those of us who are not white, I'm talking black, brown, native, Asian, Pacific Islander, fucking Jewish, Muslim, the lessons we get, it's almost like speaking Klingon to you, because you don't get them. You never get them.
But this is a movie that allows people to see things from all angles, because white people come to the front. Y'all will sit there and be okay if I say, hey, I'm going no contact with my parents. You'll encourage it. But if the parents are white, y'all come up with 101 excuses. I have watched people in the comment section go hard in the paint for white folks in places that they have no expertise on. I've heard people go hard for Caitlin Clark that aren't into sports. I've seen people go hard for Taylor Swift that don't like her music, and it's just because they are white. Again, that goes back to the default damsel in distress disorder. Y'all watching this movie, it makes you reconcile with a lot of different things, because you will understand from that perspective that and you got to get uncomfortable, because growing pains are not easy. They're not without literal pains. And for whatever reason, y'all have bought into the Hallmark packaging of things, that things aren't hard. And this is why relationships are messed up. And when I'm saying relationships, I'm talking about not just romantic, platonic, familial, everything, because y'all have it in your mind that, well, if it works, it'll be easy. No, it doesn't. Even friendships can be hard. And
yes,
the three of
this fucking country is going to be hard. I'm sorry.
But hold on. The three of us here, we've had moments in our friendship where it's been hard.
It really has.
It's not easy. And the thing about it is, I'm not going to speak for them. I will speak for myself. Getting through those hard moments, it gave me a greater bond and greater respect. Because for me personally, if we wouldn't have went through those hard parts, would I be able to trust them the way that I do? Probably not.
We've had a lot of we've had a lot of people that came into our life, whether it's through social media, whether it's through the Villains Guild, whether it's through the station, that have come in and have looked at the landscape and figured it's the best time for them to put themselves in the middle. Now, mind you, if a motherfucker don't talk to me, they just don't talk to me. All right. I am not about to try to sit here and carry the burden of the motherfucking world. But I will say this much. In the two instances where some shit has happened in the Villains Guild, it's been two white men, but the motherfucker they come after is my black ass. Not for no other reason. Oh, well, you have the biggest. No. Don't try to say it was because it got 1 million followers or blah, blah, blah. Don't. It's because it's easier to put it on a motherfucker. If the crimes that were done by these two people were done by two black folks, I'd have never heard from any of you. Any of you.
And here's the thing, the whole, they went after Thomas because he had so many followers. Okay, on the surface, that would be cool. But here's the thing, there is a trickle down, because when y'all can't get at the goat of Thomas,
y'all get at everybody else.
You come for me, and I don't have a huge following.
I will never. So there's a woman right now I will never forgive because of what the fuck she put me and Angry through. And I swear to you, that bitch can fall off of a fucking cliff, and I will watch.
It wasn't just y'all. And ones like her and friends like her, those are the ones that they go through me to get to you or
Exactly.
get to y'all.
Mhm.
And that
If they can't
And
get
here's the
through
thing,
twin,
that
if they
particular
can't if they can't
person,
get through twin, then they'll go through me.
mhm.
yep.
And
And that
do you know-
particular person was really trying to
You're trying to fuck.
because they tried to get at chaos. They tried to, and this is one of those times, and
But
they
it's a hell
know
of a lot
these-
easier to
these-
believe
these-
bullshit when
these-
it's a black
these-
face, don't it? Ain't it?
yeah. But
Hey.
these two men know that I truly do. When we joke about me going, oh, they're friendship. Here's the thing. If I'm looking at you and I go, something's not wrong, something's not right, you done fucked up, because this person was going too hard in the paint to be friendly with me and then did a flip. I'm not saying everybody
Mhm.
has to get along with who I get along with. Not saying that. But you can't go from, oh, they're the bee's knees, they're so great, and I'm so happy they introduced me to you. To they ain't shit and they put me. Wait a minute. And here's the thing. I don't think y'all realize how steeped I am in the tism.
Again,
Patterns
it's-
start click clacking with me. And when these gentlemen tell y'all that I make charts, I do.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
I do, because me and Angry, we've been in the wee hours where I'm like, hey, twin, having Angry where I'm like, I got this far. And it is, I don't know what
But
that was
that's
a conspiracy theory movie with Mel Gibson. I am like that.
Lord.
I am like
That's
that
scary.
when it doesn't click. I am angry. Am I lying?
Yeah, because no, it's like you all seen the meme of the guy that's in the white short sleeve shirt and with the whiteboard behind that has all
Yes.
the everything on with the
Yes.
with like that's what's going on in her head. And that's exactly same thing goes on in my head. It's seeing everything like that, just all red strings
And
all
we-
tied
and
up
I
together
feel
and just
bad.
random shit.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I'm like, no, I don't want to think this. And it starts with angry. I break it down to angry, and he,
Yeah, that makes
you
sense.
know,
And
I
odds
felt
are,
that same way.
I've already thought
Yeah,
the exact same
And
thing.
then we're like, you know what? Let's take it to, like, there's a trickle down effect. But here's the thing, y'all will start out with this, and for whatever reason, y'all want to.
It's I'm gonna tell you,
Let
it's
me
the
say it
emotional
like
labor
this.
part.
No,
It's the
let
emotional
me
labor
let
part.
me say it. Let me say it like this. I am not always right. Not at all. Never proclaimed to be. But I needed to stop that y'all think the way to get to certain men is to quote unquote take me down or to denigrate me. I am a nice person. I'm a kind person. I keep telling y'all, I'm not benevolent. I am on Prozac for a reason. Y'all think that I'm joking. No, I really am. I incited a coup at the Grippy Sock Casino and Resort. I had a whole team rolling me around and doing shit. When I tell y'all I'm certified, I am. Okay, I'm nice because I choose to be nice. I am nice because I am terrified. I am legitimately terrified if I let my intellect and my love of history combine and I let that consume me. The things that people have said and have done to me that have been on the enslaver side of things, I don't want that to become me. I fight against it and I choose to look at the brighter side of things. I choose to remember that I have these two gentlemen, that I have my husband that loves me. I have Jess, I have Nana J, I have DJ, I have Tracina, I have so many wonderful people. But I need y'all, and this ain't a threat. I don't want y'all to take it that way. But I need y'all to realize we as Black people, we are still human, and y'all still get up every day and you still embody the slave holder mentality, and you need to reconcile with that. You need to realize that if we did decide to be fed up and we did decide to embody what you all have projected onto us, you don't stand a chance. You stole us because you couldn't survive without us.
They can't. America would not make it if they got that white utopia. This is argue with your motherfucking mama.
The city that the white, the all white town or city that they tried to build. Prime example.
Crashed.
They tried.
Crashed.
And it failed spectacularly.
All three of them, because there was one in Springfield, Missouri, failed. The one in Arkansas failed, and I think there was another one in Mississippi, failed. If you got that fucking white utopia that so many of you were so begging for, you want to talk about the chimps, if you got it, this bitch would be a third world country by the end of the week. By the end of the week, not month, week.
If white people had such a utopia, let me explain something to you. If you
what
have
you
a
need
utopia,
us for?
you don't leave
exactly.
you don't leave it. You don't leave the utopia. Like, I feel safe and secure in my home.
Yep.
I'm not going to leave to go kick in the doors of my neighbors to go, am I going to be more comfortable over here? What you got? I don't care. And it's not that I don't necessarily care about other people's comfort. I don't care what makes you comfortable. I'm comfortable over here. White people, their whole thing, well, we got all this correct, but we had to bring it to you. How did you know the rest of us existed? Because why would you?
We didn't want that shit.
Why would you?
I don't.
My thing is, there's a woman. She seems like a very pleasant, wonderful woman that lives across the street from us. I couldn't tell you anything that's inside of her house. I have no desire to go in there and nosy around. Our little chit chats on the outside, cool. We know each other exist because multiple times when I'm going to get snacks, she happens to be outside. Okay, is she going to get snacks too? So we're a lot. We're going. But baby, listen, okay? If I didn't have this snack addiction, would I have ever met her? No. Would I feel bad about it? No. White people weren't sitting over there in Anglo-Saxon land and was like, we're bored with having everything exactly the way that we want and being so happy and fruitful and bountiful. Let's go out and see if other people exist. No. And you have to also remember, when white people created this lie, this is the same time that they created gods for everything that they didn't understand. These are the same people that thought that you could drop off the fucking earth. So if you thought that, why would you risk your life to potentially share with people that you don't know how they're gonna act? And once you figured out that these motherfuckers are savage, why you keep bringing them around? Why didn't you just stop going to where they are?
You're like, whoa,
you didn't bring
that
them
experiment
back to where
didn't
you
go
were.
well. We won't be doing that again. Let's see if we can get some.
It's
I don't know.
Different than you. It's no different than you
Caucasus
happy
Mountain
horny
snow
heifers
bunnies or something
on Tinder and Grindr. If you go meet Billy Bob or Josephine at the local Applebee's and things don't work out, are you going back tomorrow to bring them back to your house? No.
Fuck no. I would. It's funny how white folks took a term called black fatigue, which was us having to exist in a country that we know for a fact doesn't like us. White people, once again, got a hold of it and fucked it up. Black fatigue is real. If you're so fatigued of us, get the fuck out of our faces. It's real fucking simple.
It's not just white people that fucked it up, because I keep telling people every damn day, stop. And it only happens when a black woman comes up with stuff. Because if a black man would have coined the term black fatigue, y'all would not have let it go this far. Stop it. Stop changing the definition. I'm tired of people going, well, yeah, I got white fatigue. Black fatigue is black people being tired of having to deal with the racism of white people. Full stop. You cannot go and go, yeah, I got white fatigue. No, you don't. You can't be white, indigenous, brown, and have white fatigue. That's for white people to have. That's white people being fatigued with racist white people. Okay? Stop saying, I got Trump fatigue. Bitch, are you Trump? Stop. Stop. Stop.
Please.
Because y'all are the same motherfuckers that want us black women to come out, give our labor, our mental work, our bodies for the sake of you. But every time we come up with something, you are willing to let the racist change the definition. And also, we can't fix this country. We cannot fix this country if y'all keep coddling to racist and in changing the definitions of things because a racist white person said to is the coddling. Y'all are wondering why we are where we are. You are why we are here. Y'all claim that y'all match energy, that y'all are petty, that y'all are all these things. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. You're waiting for somebody like me to fall on the sword. But when I fall on the sword, what you got on my medical bills? What you got on my funeral? Nothing. You will Zora Neale Hurston me because that when that woman walked the earth, you had no respect for her. But now you're like, oh, she's a savage. That yes, you could have learned from, and we could have been eons ahead of, but you don't want to. You want to blame women for everything, but you don't want to listen to us.
It comes down to the fact of this, and we got to get off this fucking air here in a minute. It comes down to the fact of this. It's a line that Cecil Stedman said in fucking Invincible. We can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that get shit done. We can't be both. If America's going to get shit done, there's going to be a whole lot more villains. A whole lot more. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a whole lot of black women that's going to be walking into your motherfucking offices, kicking doors down, and forcing you to do shit. You ain't going to like it. Nobody's going to care. If you want America to fucking truly be great, not again, but for the first fucking time, some of you motherfucking Caucasian people are going to have to get your ass off your neck. You're going to have to do it. And you got to shut the fuck up because you don't know every goddamn thing. I give far leftists a hell of a lot more hell than I do righties. Why? Because you motherfuckers have the ability to know better, and you choose not to. You choose. The righties really believe this shit. They are a lost cause. I'm ready to put all them hoes on Epstein Island and then hit that bitch with a tactical nuke. I really am. They believe that shit. You know better. So for you to be trying to find any fucking place else in the world to fix than this place, that means some of y'all are too full of your fucking selves. You need to sit down and shut the fuck up. You don't know everything. You think it's hard because gas prices are high. Hi, I'd like to introduce you to the fucking inner city. Oh, you think it's bad that ICE is down here cracking down on white women like Renee Nicole Good? Hello, I'm also black. Would we like to talk about fucking Breonna Taylor or Tamir Rice? Oh, well, you know, they're taking our jobs and this, that, and the fucking third. I'd like to introduce you to the 5 fucking Mexican men that will get up tomorrow morning in the fucking heat some goddamn place and put a fucking roof on your goddamn house because you can't. You don't know everything. We have catered to whiteness. We have centered whiteness. We have made our history about whiteness. We have sat there, hands in our fucking pockets going, this motherfucker don't know what the fuck he talking about. When you talk about freedom and liberty and shit like that, they're catchphrases. They're words that mean nothing because they have never meant nothing in this goddamn country. And some of you are afraid, and I'm going to call you pussy. You're pussy to ever see a country that isn't led by somebody that looks like you. The reason some of you motherfuckers have a problem with trans people is because you want to fuck them.
Don't call them pussies. Don't call them pussies, because pussies are the most resilient, indestructible things out there. Absolutely not. You are a prolapsed booty hole. That's what the hell you are. And here's the thing.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's accurate.
And here's the thing. You don't know anything, and you choose not to know anything.
Choose to.
You choose not to, because whether you stand on the right or you stand on the left,
to not want to learn.
Yeah. You put all your energy and effort into trying to continuously own Black people. This is why I have social media platforms. Every single day, I have somebody who blocks me after continuously trying to get a stereotypical response from me. I don't care about you. You're not going to get a negative response from me, because I don't give a damn about you. That's not me being mean. That's not me like trying to, I don't. And I don't lie to people about where they stand. And America, if we're going to get better, we have to be honest first with ourselves and then with the people around us. It's okay. I don't get offended when I don't get offended when a stranger tells me
afraid to do it.
Yeah, but I don't get offended when a stranger tells me that they don't care about me. But white people, you need to reconcile with the fact that you assume that all of us are supposed to care about your well-being and your survival. That's unrealistic. Sorry, if you are a stranger to me, I don't care. But y'all understand this when it comes to kids being fed, school supplies, school lunches, school shootings. Y'all understand that it's okay not to care about people because you don't want to give a damn about the survival of another child. But when it comes to adults and everything else, you want to act like all of us. No, because somebody got mad at me because they're like, oh, as an educator, you should be willing to lay down your life for your students. Why? I didn't bring these motherfuckers into.
Question. Why first of all, is that part of the job description?
Well, not only that, let me say first of all, I didn't bring this little motherfucker into the world. I agreed to be paid to look over them and educate them to a certain point. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't give a damn.
Listen, my mom was a teacher for almost, close. Well over 40 years, almost 50 years. She's been teaching for a long motherfucking time. Yeah. And I can tell you this, when out of all the students that she's ever, think she gave a damn about him? No.
And it's
especially if you think she really cared about the white one? Hell no.
Here's the crazy thing. There's the fucked up dichotomy of America. Everybody love protecting the kids. Oh, we got to protect the babies, the ones in the womb. But you're asking someone who is an educator, who went to school for education, who took fucking tests to be an educator, to take a bullet for your child. If that is not America,
there's only
fucking. If that's not America, one big ass goddamn nutshell, I don't know what the fuck is.
I can tell you, there's only one student that she would ever take a bullet for, and that is this one right here, and that is it.
Right.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's some days of the week I wouldn't take a bullet for my own kids, and y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about that. But if you're honest with yourself about your parenting, come on. Even before I had kids, there's some days that I wouldn't take a bullet for some of my siblings. Okay, like that's real. We got to be honest. One of the things, and I'm gonna keep it on the kid spectrum. There's one of the things that I would do at baby showers. When they're like, oh, write something. People like, oh, the time goes by so fast. No, it doesn't when you in the house with them motherfuckers. That shit, time goes slow as hell. We convince ourselves that shit goes fast. It goes fast when you don't have to be in the house with them. And I tell people all the time, look, your kid's going to drive you crazy more than anything. You're going to look at them little motherfuckers like, why did I make this decision? You got to push through that. It's no different than anything else. We got to be honest with ourselves. I look at MAGA as that portion of my family that I can't fucking stand. I will
Mhm.
go no contact with them forever. But we're all in this bucket together, and we got to be honest. Are there even people on the left where I know they don't give a damn about me? I don't give a damn about them. I'm not taking a bullet for them. They're not taking a bullet for me. I don't expect everybody to vote in my best interest because I know that this country is set up for selfishness. And once
there it
we
is.
admit that, then
There
we're
it is.
good. We're
Yep.
set up for selfishness. This is why we deny that we are riddled. It is sprinkled through everything. Socialism. We
Yep.
deny it because of
Mhm.
selfishness.
Yep.
Yeah,
There it
absolutely.
is. And we got to end this show, but that's how we'll end it. No need for a final thought. We've been talking all night. But let me tell you, America's biggest issue is selfishness. Period. And until such time as America starts acting like it matters that the world is bad, it matters that we here in this country are not getting everything that we deserve. As long as you motherfuckers continue to be selfish, which is what it is, this bitch will never be great. Ever. And I'm sorry. It's your fault. It
This
is your
isn't the Miss
fucking
America pageant. This isn't the Mr. America pageant. A
It's-
country, a society is it's a machine. Everybody is a
popularity
cog, a
contest.
component. Yeah, but we're
No.
all a component of this machine. We are. If you try to go against the motion of this machine, you tear down the entire machine and everybody suffers. You may hate me because you don't like my personality. You may hate me because of how you think I live. You may hate me because of my gender, my sexual orientation, my race, whatever. Guess what? If I don't show up to work and I lose my job and I have no money, I can't contribute to the economy. And as much as you try to act as if that's not going to affect you, it will.
It
It will cause more
Yeah.
people to not contribute. Whether we like it or not, one thing that my dad raised me on is we don't live to ourselves and we don't die to ourselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the show. Stay tuned for conversations with T. Nathan on these GCPR airwaves. And tomorrow morning, Furniture Moving, Misunderstandings and Types.
And buy my book, bitches.
Yes, and go
Buy a
to
book.
Amazon and buy
On Amazon.
Taz's book. It's on Amazon. Go buy it. We are so very fucking proud of the fact that she is a published author. That it goes without saying. For Angry, for Taz, and myself, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. We will see you all in 7 old days. Ladies and gentlemen, the villains are out. Good night, everybody.
Beyond Gotham, hey, there is a villain's view. Beyond Gotham, hey, there is the villain's view. This is the villain's view. Hey, the world's seen in shades of blue. Hey, we stand as one, we stand true. Hey, this is the villain's view. Oh, this is the villain's view.